Hey, friends. Welcome to the Swing My Heart podcast. Come join me, your host, Nicole, for some hope-filled conversations about heartfelt entertainment that makes your heart swing. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Swing My Heart podcast. I'm your host, Nicole, joined today by my friends Cricket and Tracie from the Dishing with the DonoFANS podcast. We will be talking about Great American Christmas 2023 and previewing all the movies to come for this year. So welcome to the podcast, Tracie, for the first time, and welcome back, Cricket.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Of course, I'm excited to have both of you on today to preview these movies.
Absolutely. I'm glad we had Tracie. Now we can join in on the fun here.
Yes, I think this will be a lot of fun.
Yes.
A lot of good movies to come this year.
Yeah. Yes.
Lots of holiday spirit.
Yes. Absolutely. Ready for
Yes.
Christmas this year, I have to say. I'm ready.
Yes, me too. We are, let's see, how many days? 15, 16? I think 16 was the number on Great American Family's website today.
Okay. Wow.
16
oh, yeah. Already. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
Yeah. And it's not even Halloween yet.
I need to get through Halloween first. I mean, yeah, I have to have Halloween first, and then
I understand that. Yeah.
Jump into other things.
Oh my goodness. But anyway, Cricket, do you want to start off with the first movie on the list?
Now, the one thing I noticed, and I don't know if they're listed here as far as the dates. I don't see the dates on all of them, so I'm not going to put the date then. Okay.
There's no dates. Yeah.
Okay. So the first movie that we have on the list is 12 Gifts of Christmas, starring Johnny Ramey and Felicia Cooper. In 12 Games of Christmas, a group of old friends and neighbors are transported into a Christmas-themed board game during a Christmas party. So I have to tell you, my first thought on this is Jumanji.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that, but yeah, I could see where you would think that.
Yeah, that flashed through my head. So it sounds very interesting. I'm actually very interested to see
how this me too.
Literally.
Yeah, these are some new faces, I believe, to the network, but I'm excited to see this one and see how it'll play out.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. And a different storyline too.
Yes. Yes. What do you think, Tracie? You think any ideas or thoughts that you have, or?
I'm really trying to picture what the Christmas themed board game could be, but I totally love the idea of just the Christmas themed board game entirely. Like
it actually sounds
it sounds like it could be super fun, but I have no idea.
Maybe Christmas Monopoly? I don't know.
I know, I was trying to think of something where they have like an iteration for every single thing, like Monopoly, or even Clue, like there's Clue for this and Clue for that. But
that's what sounds interesting to me.
Yeah.
Interesting.
For any of you listening, if y'all have any ideas for the game that they could be transported into for this movie, let us know in the comments of this episode.
That's awesome. I'm excited. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah. I wonder where this movie will end up in the lineup or the schedule.
Right. Yeah.
And is there a romance amongst any of these people, or is this
maybe
about friends and neighbors? Because I mean, it doesn't have to have a romance.
No. True.
No, it doesn't. And I don't know if it's just me, but in a way, not specifically with the board game aspect or the Christmas game, but it kind of reminds me of the movie from last year on Great American Family, I'll Be Home for Christmas, when they all get stuck in the store.
Yes. Yes, that's true.
And they kind of have to figure out what to do.
Exactly.
Like they're in an escape room, a Christmas themed escape room.
Yeah.
I want to know what their little game pieces look like.
Yeah. That'll be interesting to see.
Santa hat, ornament, Christmas cookie, maybe.
A stocking.
Right. Exactly. I'm loving
Yeah.
that. So do you want me to go ahead and rate it then, or?
Yeah, you can give your initial ranking. Yeah.
Okay, so out of 10, 1 to 10 Christmas trees, I don't know these actors or actresses, so I don't know, anything about them. So I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna go 5 Christmas trees.
I think that's good. Yeah, I'll give it 6.
Okay. How about you, Tracie? What are you thinking?
I think I'm also going to go with 6 because I am intrigued very much by the plot and like.
Oh, now you guys are going to make me go up.
Well, no, but I mean, I mean, familiarity with the actors and actresses is helpful, but it's not impacting my initial thought of storyline initially. I really like the idea of this, so
yeah, me too.
I'm gonna go with 6, but there's no wrong numbers,
No, there's no
and
wrong
there's no judgment either. I want to be clear, no judgment, like this
exactly.
So.
Yes, of course.
So we have A Christmas Blessing, starring Lori Loughlin, James Tupper, and Jesse Hutch. A TV chef, Lori Loughlin is divinely inspired to take over her late aunt's charity with help from a new friend, Jesse Hutch, and handsome business associate next door, James Tupper.
I'm really excited about this one.
It sounds interesting, but I'm curious. I don't know what to say. But
yeah,
I like the family theme. Those resonate strongly. With a lot of rom-com viewers that, because I've seen other movies where, like, I remember Cindy
Busby
was in a movie with I don't know his name, but it took place in Australia, and she had
Tim Ross.
And she had been left her aunt's cafe in Australia, and
I remember that.
And I really liked the idea of that connection. So I think this could be really cool, and
I think so too. Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
I'm excited about this one, and of course, being a fan of When Calls the Heart.
Yes,
love Lori, and I love James Tupper too, and of course Jesse Hutch. Who doesn't love Jesse Hutch?
I still can't get past the airplane thing. So, it's going to take me a lot of movies to get past him with that.
What?
So, Rama Drama, not to
interject. I wish I'd been there for that.
So they did Acting with the Stars, okay? And they did this whole skit where they're on an airplane, okay? Well, Jesse Hutch comes in, and he's like vacuuming down the aisles and like cleaning as everybody's sitting there, and he's like acting like he's, I don't know, it was just the funniest thing ever. I can't even
oh my gosh,
so funny. But anyway, I'm excited about that too, to see him in this movie and to see Lori too. So
the Hardys have missed Lori on the show, so I'm glad we're getting something from her on Great American Family.
Absolutely. Now, is this her first? She played in one last year, didn't she? Or is this?
I think earlier this year with James Tupper, Fall into Winter.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Which that was a good movie. I enjoyed that one.
I'm going to throw out a 7.
Okay.
Which is without knowing more, but I do like the idea of the storyline. So, yeah.
Okay. I think I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, you being a diehard Hardy, I can see that. I will do a 7. Because I'm excited to see Lori Loughlin again.
Yeah.
And Jesse Hutch I don't know, for whatever reason, I see her as such a reserved, persona, and like boss lady kind of chef. And then here comes Jesse. Like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, she did have those moments on When Calls the Heart. So
she did. True. That is true. But I'll do a 7.
That's fair. I'm excited to see this one. I think it'll be great.
I think it's gonna be really good.
Yeah. The next one on the list is A Christmas Commission, starring Sarah Fisher and Simon Arblaster. Two rival realtors are forced to work together to sell one special house before Christmas.
Yeah.
This sounds interesting. I don't know a lot about the actors, once again, but sounds like an interesting story.
It reminds me, I saw a movie one time where they were staging the houses. I think Daniel Lissing was in that one, wasn't he?
Was it a Hallmark movie?
It might have been Hallmark. I'm not sure, but
It was with Jessica Lowndes.
Oh,
yes, A December Bride. I love that movie.
Yes. That was a cool movie. I like that one.
Yes, and it kind of gives me those vibes with that, but in a different way because they're both realtors in this one. So that's interesting.
Yes. And I could be wrong, but I feel like this is similar as well to Flip That Romance with Tyler Hines and Julie Gonzalo.
I didn't see that one, so
because I know that they did a flip on a house as well.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
I'm excited to see this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And I love it that there's new actors and actresses that we've never seen yet.
Yes.
It's such a new, fresh, approach to the Christmas movie.
Yes.
Excited. I can't wait to see
new
faces. Of course I love our old faces, but
but
I always
bring in new people.
I always love the home renovation type of movies because I'm a huge Fixer Upper fan.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. That's so cool.
I watch all that.
Tip and Joanna.
Yeah.
Love them.
I used to watch those shows a long time ago, and I haven't watched them recently. But yeah, I used to love it when they would go just destroy a house, and I'm like, man, I go there for one day and just use the sledgehammer and just get it all out. And then be like, hey, your turn.
Oh, Chip Gaines on that show. He is a character in a good way.
Sorry,
he's hilarious.
Funny.
Give her a day. I think I will give this one a 5 out of 10, just because I don't know a lot about the actors.
Okay. I don't know. Did I give one yet?
No. Okay.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go. What'd you give it again?
5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 5 too. I think I'm gonna go in between the safe, like the not knowing, and it sounds interesting. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go 5 too. Right there with you on that.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of between a 5 and a 6. I definitely think it sounds interesting. Sarah Fisher played Trevor's sister in Harvest Homecoming. She was Della.
Oh, wow.
That's right. I forgot.
I did like her. I mean, that's the only role I've seen her in, but I liked the spunkiness of her character. I totally thought she played the sister perfectly. So, from what I've observed so far, I do like her as an actress. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go with the 5.
Yeah.
5.
Be interesting now that I know that too. That kind of changes things a little bit for me because she's spunky. You don't know yet, Nicole, but yeah, she's spunky.
I'll have to look out for her in the movie when I see it.
So yeah, I'll keep my vote though. I'll keep it at a 5.
Yeah.
All right. You ready for me to move on?
Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. For our next movie, it's called A Christmas for the Ages, starring Natasha Bure, Anna Ferguson, Kate Craven, and Cheryl Ladd. I didn't see her on the thing when I looked at this earlier. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, prompted by their youngest granddaughter, Bure, 4 generations celebrate family and what Christmas was like in the 40s, 60s, 90s, and present day. Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
I'm really excited about this one. I think it's going to be great.
So they're probably going to go back in time, like the time periods, right? To where the grandmother was probably back in the 40s. And
it sounds like it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is gonna be good. And now who I know that's Beret, so that's gotta be
That's
Candace's
Candace's daughter.
Candace. Oh, it's her daughter. Okay, that's what I was
Yes.
that's so cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I like her. I am old school Cheryl Ladd from Charlie's Angels.
Oh, that's
Ah,
awesome. Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
All
Loved
right.
And
that. Loved her in it. She was so beautiful. Dancing with the Stars last year.
yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah. I'm excited to see Kate Craven as well. She's been in a couple Hallmark movies and she was on the podcast right when we were first starting out within the
That's
first
really
year. Very kind.
yeah, that's so awesome.
Love her too. Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, I'm excited about this one too.
Yeah. I'll give it 8 out of 10.
Ooh, you're going 8. Okay. All right.
Fancy.
What do you think, Tracie?
I think I'm going to go with a 7.
Mhm.
That's fair.
I don't know all of the cast members. I obviously love Cheryl Ladd from Charlie's
Yeah.
Angels. I'm not familiar with Anna or Kate so much. And I have seen Natasha in 1 or 2 of the other
Mhm.
movies. I think
Yeah.
I don't know if she was on any of the Hallmark, but GAF maybe. But I like that this has a different sort of take and this
Yeah.
maybe nostalgic looking back at Christmas during these different time periods. I think that's going to be kind of special. So I feel like
Yeah.
at least a 7. I'm really curious to see how it turns out, but I
Yeah.
think anytime you have like some sort of nostalgic memory flashback thing, it's going to resonate with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm excited because, like you said, Tracie, the whole resonating from time periods and seeing the older generation, looking back and remembering
Yeah.
those times, and then as the years go by, and they're in the 90s, so we all know the 90s was like just after the 80s. So I'm sure that's going to be a wild time in that time period.
Yeah.
So
I'm a 90s kid.
yes. So maybe so like some Backstreet Boys or NSYNC.
Oh Lord. Backstreet Boys Christmas.
That's right. I bet you they're gonna have them on. That would be really cool if they could get them to play or something.
Oh my gosh. And getting off topic for a second about the Backstreet Boys. I don't remember how old I was. But I remember that Disney Channel, like way back when I was a kid, they used to have a night where they would show concerts from popular music artists and bands, and one of them was the Backstreet Boys. And I remember I stayed up late watching the Backstreet Boys concert on Disney Channel.
Awesome.
That's what you do.
Oh yeah.
It's like us staying up late to watch MTV back in the day because it was such a novelty to have access to. So yeah.
And fun fact, we're friends. My mom, dad, brother, and I are friends with a guy named Tim Coons, and he worked with the Backstreet Boys when they were first starting out. He's a producer.
Oh, cool.
He's a music producer, yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Which is pretty cool, yeah.
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Oh yeah. That's
but
right.
less degrees. That is so cool.
Oh, thanks. Really nice guy, yeah.
Oh,
but
that's so
going
cool.
back to the movie, I love the aspect of time travel, and there's been a couple good movies with time travel in it. One, A Timeless Christmas with Ryan Paevey and Erin Cahill.
Oh yeah, that movie is just and I think who was the other one? Was it Jen Lilly was in the one with the one guy? Remember, he's a ghost or whatever.
I think so. I can't remember the name of it, but I think I know what you're talking about. Another one I love
too.
Yeah,
that's another one of my favorites.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, Tracie, I think it is your turn.
Okay, so next up is A Dash of Christmas, starring Broadway's Laura
Osnes. Yeah.
And Christopher Russell. I love Christopher Russell.
Me too. Yeah.
I have loved every rom-com I've seen him in on whatever network.
Yeah.
So
he's great.
marketing exec, Osnes must learn a recipe to get her dream job and ends up entered into a holiday bake-off with a dream baker, Russell. I think this will be interesting. I keep saying interesting. I don't want to keep saying interesting. I think this could be fun. It's not super far off other plots that I've seen involving baking stuff, but whatever. I mean, it's fine. But I like Christopher, and I think the idea that the female character like has to, basically learn something like on the fly, total whatever, and obviously he'll help her. Like, I think that could be good. I'm going to throw out a 7 Christmas tree rating based on this information.
I think I'll give it a 7 too.
Yeah, I was thinking a 7 too, only because I do like him as well. So and it'll be interesting, like how because I can't remember, does it say that's what I'm wondering, like he's a dream baker, so he's going to be either one really frustrated with her in the beginning, or he's going to be like, okay, and real patient. Like I want to know like what his demeanor is going to be.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe the one like, are you kidding? Get out of the kitchen, or is he going to be it's okay, calm down, it's a flower.
Yes.
So be interested to see how that plays out.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I love Laura as well. Laura is great.
I don't know. Has she played in anything else? I'm trying to remember.
She was in a couple Hallmark movies. One was a couple years ago, One Royal Holiday.
Okay. I think I remember.
With Aaron Tveit, I think is his name.
Yeah. I need like a what do they call those? The boxes, the index cards for all the movies, because it's so hard to remember.
She was in the one with the guy from Fuller House about the winery. I can't remember the name of it. I feel so bad.
No, I know it. I think I know the one you're talking about. I think I know who she is. Okay.
But before Hallmark, she was on Broadway, and when I was a junior in high school, she was in the Broadway musical Anything Goes, and with my school I took a trip to New York, and that was one of the musicals we saw, and I actually got to meet her after the show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is really cool.
And it was a great show too. Beautiful voice.
Oh, I can imagine. That's awesome.
And fun fact, I don't know if y'all remember this, but there was a competition show way back in 2007, I believe, where they were trying to find the roles of Danny and Sandy and Grace on Broadway, and she was on that competition show, and she won the role of Sandy.
Okay.
It was
familiar, but I don't know if
I know it does sound familiar, but I don't remember if I probably if I saw it, but I don't.
It was called Grace, You're the One That I Want, I think was the name of the competition show.
Yeah, when you say that, all I picture them, but then all I hear is Dirty Dancing. So I'm not going to be able to visualize that. Well, because they have a competition that's Dirty Dancing. So
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Oh, and it's so cool. Like I was just like, wow, they actually have a competition, and yeah, they like actually like voted people off, and the audience would vote who was the more realistic, babe. It was great. I mean, so, but yeah, that's what I think of when you say that.
I was all into that show. I was voting.
Oh, were you? I love it. It's not on anymore though, is it?
No, it's not. I think it only ran for one season.
That's what I thought, because I was so bummed. I'm like, I didn't even get to watch it or vote or anything.
I think actually they might have episodes you could find on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, I may have to check that out because I kind of want to watch it.
Or at least clips from the episodes.
You could probably find YouTube clips if nothing else, but I wouldn't be surprised just because there's so much stuff that is archived either in its entirety, otherwise on YouTube or other sites.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Great American Christmas. The next movie on the list is a model Christmas. And I apologize if I mispronounce any names here, but it stars Ash Tracie and Joey Hayworth. While on a charity press tour, a model, Tracie, ends up stranded by the weather at a family home of the driver she hired to assist for the week. This seems like an interesting movie. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, anytime you can get stranded because of the weather, that means there's snow in a fireplace. So I'm all for that.
Yeah,
I am all for that.
yeah.
But it'd be interesting. It kind of reminds me of, when you got the star, model, and then you have the
Mhm.
driver
Yeah.
that sometimes, has to do everything they say, and then they kind of get left out, or not.
Mhm. Yeah.
So it'd be kind of cool to see that dynamic play out, I think.
Yeah. I think so too. And just in the sense of the part of the storyline where they get stranded, it reminds me of A Christmas Detour with Candace Cameron Bure.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
That
love that
movie.
movie. That was funny.
Mm.
That the fighting couple and everything.
Yes.
Yes.
That was funny.
That's the one with Paul Green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
Paul
yeah.
Green, and
He's
she's
like,
got
I
her
wanna
vision board, and he's making
Yes.
a vision board. And
Yes. She's
I
like,
like that.
home. I will.
And
Yeah.
Marcus Rosner is in that movie too.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, I
He
love
plays the fiance
I'll say
Mhm.
yes.
that gets dumped.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of feel bad for Marcus Rosner in a way because he got dumped on When Calls the Heart. Now, for good reason, because he was not the right choice for Elizabeth, but still.
Right.
And then he gets killed off on Ride.
Oh gosh.
Spoiler alert, sorry.
Right.
He gets dumped in A Christmas Detour.
That is kind of his role in a lot of the rom-coms. There's only a few that I've seen him in, including there was one with Bethany Joy Lenz, and I cannot remember the name now, but he was actually the main love interest that they eventually connected with each other. But a lot of times he's that, side character
Yeah.
that gets stuff like Christmas, one of the evergreen Christmas movies. He was with
Yep.
Ashley
Oh,
Williams.
the first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
And yeah, she leaves him in the dust because, he's being all unrealistic with his like moving demands. And she's like, I can't. But I do
Kind
like
of feel bad for him. I love Marcus though. He's fantastic.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna give this one 5 out of 10.
History's okay. What are you gonna do, Tracie?
I'm gonna go with 5 for now because I'm
Yeah.
very curious to see what the model character is gonna be like. Is she gonna be like this
Diva.
self-absorbed monster, like cold human that eventually, he melts her outer candy shell, or is she going to be a little bit nicer
Yeah.
at the
I
outset?
hope the latter.
Realize they have to have like some
Yeah.
kind of tension and whatever, but
Yeah.
if she's like super not likable in the beginning, that might color my
I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah.
impression of it, because I mean, for me, with any of the movies, like I have to like the characters.
Yeah, I understand that.
Even if they change over time, even like Trevor's Prescription for Love, like at first I didn't like that movie because he was such a stinker.
Yeah.
Because he was so mean to that nurse in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like this, but then obviously he becomes nicer over time, but
Yeah.
like the characters to some extent.
Yeah.
Like, they're just like a complete craphead until the end. That's like deal breaker. So yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go.
I understand that. Yeah. That's a fair ranking.
Right. Like I said, I'm a big fan of being stranded.
Mhm.
So, I'm gonna go 6 on this one.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know the characters or the actors, actresses. some of them I know when I see their faces, but I still don't know their names. But it'll
Mhm.
be interesting to see, like Tracy said, that this model comes in. Is
Yeah.
she be nice, or is she going to be like, I'm all that in a bag of chips, and he's going to
Mhm.
be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I will go with the 6.
Sounds good.
All right, are we moving on here?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. So the next one is A Paris Christmas Waltz, starring Jen Lilly and Matthew Morrison. Um, a novice dancer, Lily, pairs with a professional Morrison to enter a renowned dance competition in Paris. The next story in the Christmas Waltz universe, the highest rated Christmas rom-com of 2020 from Michael Damian and Janine Damian. Oh, this is going to be so good.
I'm
I
really
am
excited about this
super
one.
excited about this one. Yes. A huge fan of Michael Damian. Young and the
Mhm.
Restless. I think Tracy and I had this conversation before. And his wife, they're fantastic.
Yes, they're great.
I'm excited for this one.
Yeah. I love Jen and I love Matthew as well. I know him from Glee.
Yep, same here.
Okay,
I
yes.
love Glee. I love that show.
He is fantastic.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I'm definitely looking forward to this one.
And he's a great dancer, great singer,
Wow, yeah. It's gonna
Yeah.
be
very talented. And of course, Jen is too.
absolutely. I think I saw like a little clip of when they were filming it, and she said she
Yeah.
was exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it during the dance wars or something when they were posting on
I think
Instagram?
so. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, she was sharing some stuff on her Instagram account, like during different parts of the filming. So yeah.
Yes, definitely going to be a one to watch.
I think I'll give it 10 out of 10.
Oh, you're going big. That Christmas tree is big, and that's a 10 out of 10. What are you going, Tracy?
I'm gonna go 8 for now, but I
That's fair.
love the characters.
Yeah.
Love Michael Damian or
Yeah.
the Y and R days. And it also has Gleb from Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, that's right.
I'm assuming he's like the dance instructor in this, but I don't know for sure. But I think this will be cool. Movies with dancing, I think are
Yeah.
something kind of special and whatever about it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with an 8.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Christmas trees. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go an 8 as well. I love Jen Lilly, and I love, like I said, Michael Damian and his wife who produced these
Mm-hmm.
movies. I don't know if they're produced; they just wrote the script. I'm not sure on that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with an 8. All right, Miss Tracy, I think you're up.
I am. I was trying to look back on GAC's website, a Royal Christmas Holiday. They don't have any pictures of
No.
the movie up yet. So it's a Royal Christmas Holiday starring
Yes.
Brittany Underwood and Jonathan Stoddard. In search of her big break, a reporter, Underwood, arranges a Christmas interview with a European prince, Stoddard, visiting the States. Will the reporter's big story become her love story? I suspect yes. As these things go.
Yep.
Being a reporter, and she's arranging this interview with a prince. So, I'm always a big fan of Prince movies. I'm
Yeah.
holding out for Trevor's, which I've heard is possibly coming eventually, which would be awesome. But yeah, so this will be interesting to see how this all plays out. I mean, we always have some dynamic with somebody whose job is to, somehow interact with a prince that's royalty, or, a royal family comes to visit or whatever. So I'm all for the Prince movies. I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully that her big story is her love story, and how cool is that? So
Yeah. I enjoy some of the Prince movies more than others. Not all of them are great.
Yeah.
Or not all royal movies are great, but there are a couple that I really enjoy.
So some of them I think are just, I think harder to connect with because maybe even for this being fantasy land, maybe don't have as much sort of realistic
Yeah.
stuff in them to kind of make it work out in some fashion. So we'll see. I'm gonna maybe throw out a 4 or a 5 for now, but no disrespect to anybody.
No,
In this
not
movie,
at all.
would I know we could be pleasantly surprised?
Yeah.
It's going to depend too, like, are they going to have chemistry right away?
Yeah, that's a big factor.
Where they like lock eyes and it's instant whatever, or is there going to be some contention before they start to get along? But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, chemistry is a big factor in a movie, especially like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree. All right. So
I'll give it a 4.
You're giving it a 4 too? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 to 5 too. Like I can go 4.5 just to be, but
yeah.
But yeah, it'll be
on a half a Christmas tree.
2 branches towards the top.
Or how about 4 plus a
ornament?
Ornament. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Or plus one of the ornaments. Okay. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. So
yeah.
Right.
The next one on the list is A Royal Christmas Romance starring Danica McKellar and Damon Runyon. When a European Duke, Runyon, arrives in the U.S., he realizes that his bags have been lost in transit. He has no choice but to be styled and ultimately inspired by Bella, the owner of a local boutique.
Okay. Very
I'm
interesting.
excited to see this one.
So when they say styled, is she like gonna like dress him up in clothes that she is gonna give him since all his clothes are gone, I guess?
That would be my guess.
Okay. That's what I was thinking too, but I'm like, style could mean like your hair. It could be you know.
Yeah.
His hair, is it a local boutique of clothes, or is it like a boutique of hair, and stuff like that?
Oh.
I feel like it would be a boutique of clothing. Otherwise, it would maybe be called a salon.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
True.
Hard to say.
I don't know. No, that's true though.
Yeah. I think it'll be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one. I always like Danica McKellar movies. She's always good. So what are you guys thinking?
7 for now?
Okay. Thinking that, Tracie.
I might go with a 6.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm sort of focusing on the practicality of this, and again, I'm curious as to what amount of time are they covering in this movie that she's got to attire him for however many events. If he's there and a week, and she has a week to like design an entire wardrobe for him for all these events, that is not realistic unless she's got a team of elves working. So I need this to be a little bit realistic. So I'm just reserving for now, and I'm just gonna go with a 6.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a 5. As much as I love McKellar, I want to see how this one plays out.
Yeah,
I mean, because who's to say he's gonna want her help at first? You know what I mean? Like there could be
true.
Coming on and whatnot, and just to see again, this is one where I need to see chemistry.
Yeah.
So I mean, on all of them mainly, but I think with this scenario, I think you really need to have chemistry, like some way in the beginning of it in order for it all to mesh through together. So.
I agree. Yeah.
All right.
Cricket, you were next.
All right. So the next movie on the lineup is A Time Capsule Christmas, starring Gillian Murray and Daniel Lissing. As we all know, Gillian Murray played in Prescription for Love, Trevor, and Daniel Lissing was on When Calls the Heart. Whoop, whoop. And he also played in that one Christmas movie last year with Mayor Pattinson, I believe,
Patterson, yeah.
where he's the son or of the grandmother, I think. And
Yes, the photographer.
yes.
Yeah.
So this movie is about a father, Lissing, bonds with his daughter and stumbles upon an unexpected romance, Murray, while tracking down the original owner of a Christmas time capsule.
I'm really excited.
Yes, it sounds so interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but anything to do with a time capsule is always
Yes. Yes. This kind of, to me at least, feels like a somewhat time travel movie combined with elements of SSD where they have to track down the owner.
Right.
Of, well, a letter on SSD, but in this case, it's a time capsule.
Yes. Yeah.
So a little bit of mystery.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I want to know how they find it. Where do they find it?
Yeah.
How do they know where to start looking? So that's going to be, I think
and I love seeing Dan as a father. This is his second movie on Great American Family where he's played a father.
Oh, okay.
A Christmas Star was his first Great American Family.
Right. Wasn't that one? I don't know if I ever finished that. I had started it and I don't remember what happened.
It was a beautiful movie.
Oh no, I want to rewatch it and I just haven't done it yet. But I heard that was such a really good movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10.
Oh, she's going big again. Go big, go home. I'm gonna go with 8.5.
That's fair. Yeah.
8.5, just to see again. I'm all about the chemistry.
Yes.
Person can play any role, and so can Jillian. But I want to see how the dynamics play.
Yeah. In my opinion, Dan has chemistry with just about anyone.
Really does.
I mean, with Aaron Krakow, whoo, I think I need a fan.
Exactly. Yeah. Man, I tell you, when he was off of When Calls the Heart, I was devastated. I ain't gonna lie.
You're not the only one.
I think I felt my heart break a little bit, like literally. Yeah, I know. But yeah, so I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah.
I would agree that he can build chemistry with people because I've seen him in, enough of the rom-coms now. So I'm gonna go with a 7 on this.
That's
fair. I don't have particular hesitations or
no, that's fair.
Throw out a 7 for now, but I do like both of the main characters, and I do like the idea of the time capsules.
Yeah. Okay. It's your turn, Tracie.
Alrighty. So we have Bringing Home Christmas, starring Jill Wagner and Paul Green. A professor of military history, Wagner teams with an antique store owner, Green, to track down the original owner of an historic World War II uniform and the love letters left in its pockets.
I think this will be another good one.
This one's getting me in the feelings because it's a military thing.
Yeah.
And I love Jill and I love Paul Green.
Yes.
For both of them. I feel like this is going to be a 9 or 10 Christmas tree.
Yeah. I think I'm going to give it a 10 too.
Yeah.
And again, tracking down the owner of a love letter.
That's true. SSD reference again there. It's so true though. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this one. I saw this one. It's like, oh, and I knew Tracie would feel that way too. Her husband, I think she said he was military as well. But yeah, this is going to be, it's kind of giving me vibes of Betty White and
thinking of,
yes. So,
that movie.
Oh my gosh. Every time I watch it, I bawl my eyes out. Oh my God. When she's waiting for that coffin to come through the door, I just lose it every time.
That was one of the best Hallmark movies ever made, in my opinion.
Yes.
Yeah. I only saw it the one time. I stumbled on it one night and I got sucked in, and then I was ugly crying. I can't watch it again because it is so deeply emotional as an
I understand that.
But oh my God.
I've seen it a couple times. It's beautiful. But
I've seen it 4 times. I'm not gonna lie. I just I get sucked in as soon as I see the characters on the show, and I'm like, oh my God, it's that movie.
I have to take breaks in between watching it. I can't.
Yeah,
It is such an
it's hard. I mean,
Yeah.
I love movies that like hit you like that, but at the same time, movies that make me cry that much, like I have to be in the right frame of mind to be able to like do that. But I adore that movie, and this kind of also reminds me, not the same plot, but similar. There was a movie, and I think it's a Hallmark movie. It might be like The Postcard or something, and neither of the actors' names I can remember, and I don't know that I've seen them in anything else, but like there's this woman that she sends, postcards to troops serving overseas, and it's modern time. It's not like back during, any great wars. And one of the service members that gets a postcard from her, he decides to try and like track this person down, and ends up tracking her down and her family, and
Yes,
long story short, they fall in love. But it's like such a sweet movie.
yes,
Yeah.
and I can't remember what the name of it is either. Yeah, it was a very good movie too.
Yeah. I love the military movies. I have military in my family as well. My step grandfather fought in the Vietnam War.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Please. Absolutely. And welcome him home, because I know he didn't get that.
Yeah. He never lost a man under his command.
Oh,
that's a miracle.
that
Really.
is.
He
Wow.
flew planes off of the Yorktown here at Patriots Point, which I know y'all know what that is, because
yeah,
USS Christmas with Trevor Donovan.
Yes. Yep. Exactly.
Part of it was filmed here in Mount Pleasant.
That's so cool.
Too much.
Yes. But anyway, the next movie on the list is Christmas on Windmill Way, starring Krista Taylor Brown and Chad Michael Murray. To save her family's legacy windmill, a woman must remind her ex-boyfriend, Michael Murray, of the best of their hometown. This seems interesting.
Yeah, I've never heard of a movie where you're trying to save a windmill.
No.
Definitely a different take on saving something.
Yeah.
It's given me like the wooden shoes vibes, the tulips, like
Denmark.
Denmark, yes.
Something like that, yeah.
I know what you mean, yeah.
But I mean, because I always associate windmills with that. I don't know why. My family heritage is Norwegian, so I don't know why, but Denmark and them are very similar and close. So I always think of that when I see the windmills. But yeah, it does. And I love Chad Michael Murray.
Yes.
The old school back in what was the name of that show? Oh my gosh.
Gilmore Girls?
No, well, Gilmore Girls, but also he was in another one.
One Tree Hill?
Thank you.
I never watched it, but I know he was on
I didn't either. But a lot of those actors and actresses have ended up in the rom-com genre, like Betsy and Hillary Burton, Morgan, and a couple others, I think. So
yeah. And I think the first time I saw Chad Michael Murray, it was either on Gilmore Girls or A Cinderella Story with Hilary Duff.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
Love that movie. Love that movie.
That's right. Yeah.
Such a good movie. I like that too.
Yes. Where he played the romantic lead to Hilary Duff.
Yes. So good.
Yes.
All right. So what are we going to rate this one, guys?
I would give it a 6 at the moment.
6. Okay.
I love Chad Michael Murray, but just because of not being sure where the storyline is going to go right now, I'll give it a 6.
What are you thinking, Tracie?
That's a good question. That's an excellent question. What is the Christmas on Windmill Way? There's a little bit more information about this on the GAC website. Okay. I think the female lead, I feel like she was in Two for the Win with Trevor.
I'll have to go and look.
But she looks very familiar to me.
You're right on that. I'm not sure though.
On the website, there's a little bit more. So it says, Taylor Brown excitedly anticipates the Christmas Market Fest Dutch bake-off competition. That's a mouthful. And is filled with confidence. Her Mimi and will win the festival's top prize with her award-winning Kirstel. When she learns Mimi has difficult news to share, she has to sell the land around the family-owned inn, including easements and all of the heritage tall wooden and brick Dutch windmill. This is a lot of words. Renowned for centuries for fine millwork and beautiful wooden furniture. So that's enough of like it. So it's not like they're just trying to save this like historic windmill. It's more about like this family land and whatever. So I'll throw out a 6 on that one too. See what happens. I can't with the windmill angle is new, but this is not the first time somebody's trying to save the family farm, so to speak.
Yeah, so, agreed.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go with a 7 on this one.
Okay.
Only because, like I said, I'm all into windmills and things like that.
Yeah.
So be interesting to see if there's some good craftsmanship on the wood furniture. Yeah. So yeah, I will go with a 7.
Yes.
All right. Well, I am really excited about this next one, guys. It is destined to Christmas Once More.
Me too.
Shay Robbins and Casey Elliott. In this sequel, Theo Elliott continues to miss connecting with his girlfriend, Kim Robbins, as he attempts to propose at Christmas. I watched this movie last year and
it was great.
Loved it. I remember, I think Chad and I did like a pre,
I think so.
Like what we're doing. And I had said I thought it'd be interesting to know because it was Black Friday. And so yeah, I absolutely love this movie and thought it was very cute and very sweet. So I'm really excited about this one. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen, why they can't connect and why they can't come together.
Brittany Wiscombe, the writer, posted the preview today on Instagram.
Okay.
It looks really cute.
Oh, I bet. They have good chemistry together too.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Never forget the scene when they're standing in line in the hot chocolate.
That was funny.
So good.
Yeah.
So
I'll give it a 9.
You're gonna give it a 9? Yeah, I'm gonna go high on this one too. I'm probably gonna do 8.5.
That's fair. Yeah.
8.5.
I'm gonna throw out a 7 only because I didn't see the first one, and I'm afraid I'm gonna feel a level of frustration if they're continuing to miss connecting with each other. Because at some point in time, it's like, okay, enough is enough. We've thrown out all of the challenges and barriers in the film. Like something needs to happen,
right?
Yeah,
and that's just me. So
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, sometimes when there's like too much of that kind of stuff, it just makes me mad instead of like endearing to it. So
I understand that.
Well, you're yelling at this TV screen. I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah, I mean, there have been some where it's like there's just too much tension, or there's too much like, oh no, I can't. Oh no, I can't. It says yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Oh gosh. Tracie, you were next.
I am next. Okay, we have Mistletoe Moments starring Susie Abramite and Leah McIntyre. With her career on the line, a decorator, Abramite must work with an unexpected partner, McIntyre, to showcase a house for an upcoming Christmas gala. That sounds very much like that
December Bride
movie that we were talking about earlier. I mean, no, I'm going to go with a 5.
That's fair.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know the actor.
Susie's great. I don't know.
I have seen Susie in a lot, and I do like her.
Yeah,
we'll see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with a 5. But again, no judgment, no hate on it.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6 for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 5 on this one. Just to kind of see, because I don't know if I've seen. I think I've seen Susie, but I'm not sure who Liam is. So I don't know.
I'd have to see his face.
Yeah, that's how kind
You
of how I
know.
am. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a 5 on this one and see exactly how this plays out, because this one reminds me of the one with Paul Green, where she had to decorate the Christmas party for the corporation or whatever, and they had I think that was Paul Green that played in that one, where she brought in like it was the sugar plum fairy theme.
Mm.
And I can't remember what it's called, but it's given me vibes like that a little bit.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so I'm hoping that I'll be pleasantly surprised on that.
Yeah. Same.
All right.
The next one on the list is My Christmas Hero, starring Candace Cameron Bure and Gabriel Hogan. An Army Reserve doctor, Bure tracks down her family's military history with the help of a new romance, Hogan. Another military movie, which I'm excited
I'm
about.
excited. And I think I saw a little clip of this one somewhere.
I'll have to
And
go find it. I haven't seen it
I
yet.
think I've seen a little clip. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was a quick one when they were showing kind of a review of what was coming or something.
Yeah.
And probably was like 2 seconds worth, but I'm really excited to see Candace play this role.
Mm-hmm.
And how she's a doctor, being in the medical field. I'm really excited for that.
Yes.
And the one thing, I don't know if you do this, Tracie, but sometimes when I see these military movies, I'm very much a critic on uniforms. So I'm
Oh,
hoping,
yeah.
Yeah.
and I hate to be that way, but it's like you're drilled in to make sure this
Yeah,
thing is,
not.
I know
Yeah.
it's something. So I'm hoping, and I know that sounds really
Yeah.
to even bring that up,
No, it doesn't.
but yeah, so I'm excited for this one.
Yeah. And I know Gabriel from Heartland.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And he's been in a couple other things as well.
that. Yes. He was in something with Alicia Witt.
Yes.
I have on my DVR, and
I know the movie you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it, but I know
yeah, it's
exactly
like
which one.
her fiance, like,
He was a
sends her-
firefighter.
yeah, he was a firefighter, and her fiance like sends her to vacation like early.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to join her, and then she ends up
Yeah.
spending all this time with him, and I love him, and he is gorgeous.
Yeah, he's great. And his dad was on When Calls the Heart.
Okay.
Michael Hogan.
Oh goodness. Mm.
SSD as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Michael, his dad, was on both of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Well, I'm excited. What are you going to rate this one at?
I think I'll give it an 8
Eight. Okay.
for now.
What do you think, Tracie?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with an 8. I like the idea of just, not that it's just military, but tracking down
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
military history, because I think there's so many stories to uncover in that
Mhm.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny you guys say the 8 because I was thinking 8 too. So I'm going to go with an 8 too, because I am interested to see exactly like what is her role, because she is a
Mhm.
doctor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What dynamic do they have to go into where she
Mhm.
has to have this help, to do this history,
Yeah.
because it says she's a reservist, so she's reservist, but she's in the reserves, but she's still kind of active duty, in my opinion. You can be
Yeah.
at one point, they can go active duty. So I'm
Yeah.
curious to see if she has to go like somewhere like getting deployed,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
comes across something. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that one.
And that's accurate. Yeah, I've known different reservists
Yeah.
that have had to deploy for periods of time. When I worked at this law firm in Virginia back in like 2006, 2007, 2008, one of our attorneys was in the Navy Reserves, and he got deployed to Djibouti for a year because
Mm.
part of this individual augmentation program and stuff. So yeah, that's real. It's not just a
Mhm.
2 weekends a month kind of thing.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
for 1 week a month.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm up next. So our next movie is the Our Christmas Wedding, starring Holly DeVoe and Drew Seeley. In the sequel, roles reverse as Nicole's boss plans newly engaged Nicole DeVoe and Michael's, which is Seeley, wedding in 2 weeks at Christmas. This one is interesting. So this is a sequel, it says, right?
I haven't seen the first one.
What was the first one called? Do we know?
I don't even remember. Could it have been My Boss's Wedding, maybe?
Oh, I think you're right. I think it is My Boss's Wedding. I think so.
Because I
I
think
never saw
Drew
that one either. I
was
don't
in
think
that one.
I ever got a chance to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't have a lot of the recording things I have now to be able to
Mhm.
go back and save them and watch them. So
Yeah.
I missed a lot of those movies. So yeah, this will be interesting. I gotta go
Yeah.
back and watch one first.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
I don't know a lot about Holly, but I know of Drew Seeley because I'm a Disney kid from the 90s and early 2000s. Drew Seeley was the singing voice of Troy Bolton in the first High School Musical.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you would know that. That's for sure.
did not know any of that because that was
Yeah.
definitely not that was not in my time period.
Yeah, me either. I do know about it though, because my one friend I had in Maryland, her daughter was so big into it. And so we'd get into her car to go somewhere, and it was always a High School Musical CD. I'm like, oh my gosh, are we listening to this again? She's like,
And what's funny is I love Drew Seeley. He's great. But when I went to the High School Musical concert, I was so mad that it was him instead of Zac Efron.
oh, I bet.
Well, yeah, I could see that.
Totally see that.
Like, I didn't even know that he was not going to be there. It was Zach I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Until I got there, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, when they all come up on stage and it's Drew, not Zach, I was like, you got to be kidding me. I come here to see Zac Efron and he's not here.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that would be total devastation.
Even
really.
though I loved all the other.
Exactly. But still, you had your heart set on seeing Zach. I mean, come on. That'd be like going to a something with Trevor and we get up there and he's not there. And we'd be like,
The
really?
stunt double.
I think Zac Efron was my first heartthrob celebrity crush.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Whose was yours, Tracie? I gotta know now.
Oh, Lord. I'm gonna say it was probably one of the new kids on the block. I think Jonathan Knight, because I was a huge.
Oh, I think I've heard of him. Yeah.
I was a huge NKOTB fan. Well, oddly enough, he has a Fix It show on HTV. It's like Farmhouse Fixers or something like
I
that.
think I've heard of that.
And yeah, so he's got this whole fix it up business in like New England, fixing up old farmhouses and restoring them. But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
back in the day, had his poster on my bedroom wall.
Oh, I had Zac Efron posters. And Jonas Brothers posters. And David Archuleta posters.
Hey, I know him. I know him. I have his CD. I had him.
Oh yeah, because he was on Idol. I remember that.
So I'm gonna look really old when I say this, but my first celebrity crush was Leif Garrett.
Who?
Oh, yes.
Him and Christy McNichol, right?
Yes.
So called Poison Ivy, I think it was. Or no, that was Matt Damon. Was that Matt Damon? Or Matt, anyway, but yeah, he was my first crush. They were always together, and then there was this other guy, the guy from What About Mary? He always played in the guy with the funny teeth in that movie. His name is Matthew something, maybe.
Matt Damon? No,
it's not Matt Damon, but it's
no, I know who you're talking about, and I can't think of the name now. My memory has completely gone to garbage.
Oh,
but anyway, so Leif Garrett was my first celebrity teen beat crush, I should say.
Yeah, that's right. Teen Beat, Tiger Beat.
Yeah.
Oh, I would buy Tiger Beat magazine all the time.
Yeah.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
Tiger Beat, Pop Star.
Oh wow, it's still around.
Mid 80s.
Wow.
Justine magazine.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That's
could beg my mom to buy those at the grocery store. Can we get the latest?
Actually.
No.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Hang on. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I had to go dig for the copy of Justine magazine that I was going to show everybody
Oh, wow.
from
That is
2013.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. That is awesome.
wow. Hey, that thing's still in good shape. You got that in plastic or what over there?
It's in my magazine bucket with tons of other old magazine issues.
Gotcha.
That's impressive.
That is.
Thanks.
All right.
Tracie, I think you were next.
Am I next? Yes, I am next. Okay.
Peppermint?
So Peppermint and Postcards, starring
Yes.
Ella Cannon and Christopher Russell again. When a Christmas letter concerning her love life goes viral, one mom discovers that romance might be right at her door. Well, again, I love Christopher Russell. I don't know if I know Ella Cannon, but that whatever. I think this could be cool.
I think so too.
Really curious about this, what this letter is going to contain in it. It's so wild, and how her mom. I have no idea. I have no idea where this is going to go, but I'm gonna throw a 7 Christmas tree out there because I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7 too.
I know I want to do a 7 as well because I'm all about like message in a bottle. I'm all like, any kind of thing that is like in a balloon that pops and somebody finds it, brings it to the, to find the owner of, I love that kind of thing. So I'm going to do 7 as well. So I was actually, I had saw the preview, I think, for this one already, and I was interested to see this one a lot because I thought it'd be really cool.
Yeah, I love the message in a bottle kind of thing too. And one of my favorite Andrew Walker movies is Bottled with Love with Bethany Jordan.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep. I like that one.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
And Kate Craven. She played Andrew's sister in the movie.
Oh, goodness. Wow.
Yeah. All right.
You're up.
Yes. The next one is Santa Maybe, starring Aubrey Reynolds. Can theater director Lila rise to the challenge of putting on the perfect Christmas ballet while also discovering her office secret Santa in the process? This seems interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
I've seen different movies with like the Secret Santa piece of it before, but not combined with that same person also doing this other maybe giant project kind of thing. So
yeah. I think if I'm correct, Aubrey was in a Hallmark movie maybe last year called Love's Portrait, if it's the same person I'm thinking of, where she had to find or track down who painted this portrait of her, I believe.
Okay.
It was a pretty good movie. It might have been from earlier this year, but I don't know for sure.
I did see that one. It's been a while back though.
Yeah.
I think. Of course, I don't know. A while back is, 3-4 months to me. So
it could be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Serious. The way time is nowadays, it's just craziness.
Time has no meaning anymore.
I'll give it a 6 for now.
Okay. Thank you, Tracie.
Yeah, I'm gonna
do that.
go with a 6 as well. And I just popped onto GAC's website. Sam Witten is the main male character, so I'm maybe he's the Secret Santa. I don't know, but let's go with a 6 for now. I that sounds like a very a lot of stuff happening trying to put on the Christmas ballet and the Secret Santa at the same time. I don't know if that's too much, but see what happens.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a 5 on this one. Because I'm interested to see how this, theater director is gonna be able to pull up this ballet and try to investigate who her Secret Santa is, if that's how So yeah, I'm gonna do a 5 on that one. So
You're
Sorry for
next.
having a yawn chain.
All right. The next one is the Christmas Regift, starring Aaron Agustino and Marshall Williams. A city manager recruits the help of a childhood friend in setting right his town's Christmas charity event, while she sets to work setting him up with her close friend. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think so too.
So, I'm guessing the Christmas regift is that she's like regifting the guy back to her friend or something, maybe.
Maybe.
Herself.
But yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Yeah, or maybe they're at a party and somebody, you know, had given that gift and then that person was there and then regifted to somebody else and they realized that was the
Yeah.
gift I gave you last year.
Yeah.
That would stink. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go with 6 Christmas trees on that one.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll give it 6 too. And I think Marshall is great. I know him from Glee and When Hope Calls.
Oh, you know, and I think a lot of these characters I'm gonna know from When Hope Calls in the different places.
Yeah.
Once I start watching it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember him. So
Yeah. I think she's looking up Marshall.
I
on
am.
Glee.
I recognize him.
Yeah, he was on Glee.
I watched Glee, but I don't remember his.
I think he was in some of the later seasons. I can't remember when he came in, but I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
I may have not watched. God, it's been some years, but I may have
Mhm.
not watched the later season because I think once Corey Monteith was
Oh
gone,
yeah, he came in before all
he
that
came in
happened.
before that. Oh God,
Yeah, I just can't remember what season he came
goodness
in.
gracious.
Yeah, he was on Glee. Oh,
Apparently, my brain is completely.
it's okay. I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with a 6-2. I like the fact that they already know each other, so that if there's any feelings involved, it's had time to simmer at some point, even if it was like on the back burner and they didn't know the burner was on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the whole, she's gonna set him up with, or whoever, somebody's gonna set somebody up with the friend.
Yeah.
Obviously going to be some tension. It's going to be kind of like the One Perfect Match where Merritt's like setting up this guy with this person, and yeah, meanwhile she's like getting all crushy on him and stuff. So I mean, there will be some tension there. So 6.
Yeah.
All
Tracie,
right.
you had the last one?
Bring us home, Tracie.
Okay, goodness. So we have 'Twas the Text Before Christmas, starring Merritt Patterson and Trevor Donovan. An unexpected text message sent to the wrong number, Patterson, sets into motion a Christmas tradition with a new family, Donovan, over 3 separate years. Well, obviously I have a buy, as Cricket does.
I'm excited for this one too.
I think, obviously we like our Trevor movies. I liked Trevor and Merritt a lot in Jingle Bell Princess last year. And I like that this one has time for them to develop. Like, this seems more realistic in terms of an actual relationship forming out of a lot of the rom-coms I've watched, over years. The fact that they keep bumping into each other and, start to build this like relationship. I feel like that is going to be a super winning formula, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 9 or 10 Christmas trees here. I'm gonna do it.
I think I'll give it 9 as well. And this storyline with it being spread out over a few years reminds me of my grown-up Christmas list with Kevin McGarry and Kayla Wallace.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does have some similarities to that. Yes. Yeah, I think this one is going to be really good. I love Trevor, obviously. But I also love Merritt Patterson, and I love their chemistry together. And it kind of reminds me of growing up, like going to my grandparents' house and seeing people and friends that I hadn't seen for years. And then every year, a couple years may go by, and then we come back and we say, oh, she changed, and it's kind of giving me those kind of vibes, since they're kind of stretching it out over time. So I like your point too, Tracy, that you can actually probably see some sort of relationship, kind of coming together more so with a history involved versus just meeting them, 2 weeks ago and then they fall in love, and you know what I mean? So I think they're
Not
gonna
the insta romance.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to that. And of course it's gonna be 10 stars. I have
Yes.
so
Agreed. Yeah. It's
so
going to
excited.
be really good, I think.
Yep, already started working on the promo.
Yay. And I
Goodness,
will,
I'm still trying to let my brain rest after the Harvest Homecoming promo explosion. Like, I'm tapped out right now.
I will help y'all out however I can if y'all need it. I'll be happy to.
Appreciate that.
But this was so much fun. Thank you, Cricket
This
and
was awesome.
Tracy, for
Thank you.
joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
It's always a good time when we get together, and it's so much fun. Thank you again.
Of course. And I will definitely have both of you back on again in the future.
Perfect. Sounds
Maybe to review Trevor's Christmas movie.
good. You never know.
Okay.
You never
Something will happen at some
Never know.
Come on, you gotta come on mine, because I don't even know if I've ever had you on mine. I had nobody except Tracy.
I don't think so, no.
No,
I would love to come on.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that then.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be a lot of fun.
Yes.
All right, everybody. I think that wraps up our Great American Christmas 2023 preview. If you enjoyed this episode, you can like this video and share in the comments what movies you are most looking forward to this year. And if you want to stay up to date on all of my movie reviews, you can subscribe to this channel and go follow Cricket and Tracy on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and we will see you next time. We love y'all. Bye.
Bye.